Hi, thank you for joining me today and talking about what a social media manager does. My name is Julie Pierson-Fields with Absolute Holdings Group, and I am so excited that you are here. As far as what a social media manager does, short story, we help our clients. We help our clients to maintain their brand standards. We help our clients to grow their social presence. We help our clients to engage with their audience in a relevant, informational, and fun manner. Lastly, we help our clients to make smart marketing decisions with regard to social media. Okay, well, that sounds great. So what does that exactly mean? There are daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly activities that social media managers do. We'll just kind of touch on a couple of these. Daily, social media managers should daily be checking all content. Is it going out when it should? Is it going out the right time? Is it going out in a manner that engages with your audience? And speaking of engaging with your audience, daily, a social media manager needs to be engaging with their audience. Also, monitor any mentions for all your platforms. This is checking all your handles, checking hashtags that may be branded for you. You always want to make sure that if somebody mentions you, good or bad, that you know about it. And again, if it's good, you totally want to use that as social proof. If it's bad, you need to address it immediately and ensure that you're turning that negative experience into a positive one. And we'll cover that in crisis PR later on. Also, you want to make sure to review your audience mood. There are sometimes some things that go on that are way outside of your realm of control. However, those things can impact your audience. And anything that impacts your audience, you need to make sure that you are aware of and addressing. Case in point, you don't want content going out at a time after, for instance, if there was a national disaster or something, or a natural disaster, or anything that was negative happening, or that anything that your content might accidentally trigger something. Again, social media is supposed to be social, and there's enough negative out there. We don't need to take it negative. In fact, as social media managers, part of what we do is help our brands ensure that we are putting their best foot forward. So that's daily. Tired yet? So weekly, we ensure that all content is scheduled, and also it's always monitored to make sure, hey, if your audience isn't online at 7 a.m., why are you posting at 7 a.m.? And these are things we'll walk through later on when we talk about insights and metrics. You also want to make sure that you are monitoring your stats. You need to know how many people are engaging, how they're engaging, the type of content that they're engaging with. Are they engaging more with video, or more with images, or more text? Each audience is different, and when you know your audience, you will be able to ensure that your message or your client's message is most accurately received. That's weekly. Monthly, you want to create a monthly content calendar. Now, this is different for each brand. Some people want to do an entire month's worth of content ahead of time. I typically like that because it's always easier to add content in than to do it on a weekly basis. However, each business is different, and you have to kind of roll with the punches on that, and you have to be flexible. Once you have your monthly content calendar, you also really want to take time to set monthly goals. It's like a roadmap. If you don't know where you're going, how can you get there? Quarterly. Now, this is something a lot of people sometimes forget, and I beg you do not forget this. Take time each quarter to really review your customer avatar. Have things shifted? Has your customer base shifted? Because if your customer base is shifting, your messaging needs to shift. Check your insights, find out their ages, their demographics, their languages, find out kind of some other things that they like. When you know that, you can ensure that your content is going to be relevant and engaging to them. Because again, at the end of the day, social media is supposed to be social. You need to make sure your audience is engaging with you. And then another thing we recommend on a quarterly basis, we do this for all of our customers, we do a time and a platform audit. We sit down and we look at, okay, how much time are we spending on this? Are we getting our rate of return? Are we getting our return on our investment? And if we're not doing it the best way possible, we need to be more efficient. Also, we evaluate all the platforms. A lot of times people feel that they need to do all the platforms. You don't always need to do all the platforms. You need to be where your audience is. And we also recommend master one platform at a time. Once you get that one really solid, move on to the next. Get those two solid, and once you get those, move on to the third. You don't need to go and jump on every single platform that's out there, because when you're going to burn out, Your brand's going to burn out and your audience is going to burn out. Always do a platform audit, and then also do any software audits. And that can be, if you're using any type of scheduling software, make sure that you review that and ensure that you are being as efficient as possible. Now, I know I've talked a lot. I like to talk. If you want a free checklist of social media manager activities, check out ahg.tips/FB1. Again, that is ahg.tips/FB1. As a note, if you're just starting out and you're not sure if hiring a social media manager is within your budget, definitely check that out because you can still make sure that you are implementing those activities for your business. I appreciate all of y'all joining me today, and I look forward to next week when we'll be covering marketing strategies. If you have a topic that you would like covered, send us a message or comment below. And don't forget to get your free list of social media manager activities at ahg.tips/FB1. Thanks and have a great day.